All right. So first, if you haven't already, you can just go ahead and blow up your balloon. They're pretty small balloons. You don't have to blow it up all the way. So once y'all do that, let me camera view. Yeah, and once you have it blown up, you can just go ahead and put it in your little cup, and hold it pretty well. If you have tape, you can tape it down just to make it a little bit more stable. It's all up to you. Sorry. I'll give everybody a few moments. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for joining us. Everybody's just blowing up their balloons right now. All right. Is everybody set? Okay. All right. So once your balloon is sorry, I'm trying to find the right angle for the camera. Once you have your balloon blown up, the next step is you take your Modge Podge. You're gonna do you're gonna do the first layer on the balloon. What I like to do is I make a circle around it. I guess how the bowl is gonna, kind of like be the rim. Yeah, making a rim. All right. Some more people joining us, but go ahead and do their first layer of Modge Podge on the balloon. It might get a little messy with the Modge Podge. At least it comes off easily. Thank you for joining us. We just got started. If you want to go ahead and blow up your balloons, that's the first step. And then once you have it blown up, you're just gonna do a layer of Modge Podge on the balloon. Feel free to use as much as possible.
Can you lower the music?
All right. So once you get that first layer on, you can just start sticking on the leaves. People have tried using real leaves with this craft. A lot of people find it didn't work too well. So any like plastic thin leaf will work, except if it has those plastic stems in them, those don't stick very well. I found these work pretty well. The only issue with these is they like to bend. Like so you can go ahead and just put your first leaf on there. It's gonna want to come up and your leaf is gonna want to pop up, and that's okay if it does a little bit. And then I like to add a little more Modge Podge to the edges of the leaf to help kind of make it stick better to the balloon. But it's just gonna pop up, so you may have to like baby it a little bit. But it's okay if it pops up. See? And then you're just gonna add your next leaf. You want to try and make them you don't want any holes, as few holes as possible. You're just gonna stick them on like that, and they will start again coming up, but that's okay if it does. So yeah, this is where it gets a little messier since your hands are gonna be all over the balloon with the Modge Podge. Just gonna stick it on there. third one I've done, so I think I'm getting better at it. Yeah. And I have written instructions too. If anybody wants me to send that to them or post it in the chat, I can do that. But yeah, you're sticking the leaf on, and then you're sticking the next one on there and like getting Modge Podge on the edges to help it stick. And you want to just try and fill the gaps as much as possible. It's okay if you don't. I mean, this one I did right here, there's some gaps you can see, but it still works fine as like a little decoration or a candy bowl. I saw a picture where somebody put like, they used it as decoration and they put little acorns in it, fall decoration. How's everybody doing so far? Yeah. I kind of just put them wherever, a little haphazardly. You can also like go crazy with the Modge Podge and just put it all over leaves. I've seen where somebody did that and like put just Modge Podge all over the leaves. It'll be fine if you do that as well. It does help to make it stick. Awesome. It helps too. You can put a little on the leaf and just stick it on there. Yeah. See, mine's not fully sticking, but that's okay because it'll still glue together. And what you also can do, you can do this first layer, let it dry a little bit, then add some more. Yeah. Yeah. But like I said earlier, it's fine if it sticks up a little bit. It just adds to its character. Yeah. See, it might fall. It's really easy just to stick it back on there. I've been doing the leaves like kind of like upside down just because it feels like it stays on better. I guess you can like fold the leaf in half. I think it's just the way the leaves are made, and they're like because they adhere better face down. But if you want the more detailed face up, you can fold them in half and try and get them like that. Does anybody have any questions? How's everybody's bowl coming along? A big old hole right there. I want to try and fill. I thought these make cute little decorations. Just, like put on the table, a side table. There's a lot of kids in my family, so good to keep them distracted. Put some candy in there, sugar them up for their parents. I have a lot of nieces and nephews. I'm guilty of doing that. Kind of have to play with it a little bit, especially if the leaves start moving. Like I did this first layer, and I'll probably add some Modge Podge. I'll let it dry for a little bit. I'll probably add some Modge Podge to it a little bit. Mine always come out a little lopsided. Like I kind of ignored that side of the balloon. Yeah. It's a fun little craft. You can do it with kids enjoy it. I tried it out with my niece and she liked it, though she got Modge Podge everywhere. Mom wasn't too happy with me. And gave her back a mess.
Hi, it's Tanja. I just
Hi,
wanted
Tanja.
to say that I'm just watching right now while I'm
Okay.
cooking. And I'm going to
Oh.
do this tomorrow. I'm taking notes and I will do it tomorrow with my grandbaby. He's 5.
Okay. Oh wow. That'll be fun. He'll like it. He'll like painting the balloon with the Modge Podge. I can send you some step-by-step directions if you like.
That would be lovely. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining me tonight.
You're welcome. Thank you for having it.
Yeah. My first craft night, so I was excited for it and a little nervous. I haven't done crafts in a while, especially with COVID.
Understandable.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So after you get your leaves on, you're gonna want to let it dry. You can let it dry for a couple hours. I find it's best just like leave it alone overnight, and it'll dry pretty well that way. Like I mentioned, you can wait a couple hours, add more Modge Podge and more leaves to it. But once it's done drying, I did this one real quick last night. So this one, the leaves are dried. I'm gonna show you what to do afterwards. So you're gonna pop the balloon. I've seen people where they just like stab the balloon, and I am not about that. I don't like the sound; it startles me. So you can do just a simple little cut on top, and it deflates the balloon. And it's gonna crinkle up like this, and that's okay. And the balloon comes out pretty well. This one I did not do too well. This one I should add more Modge Podge. I went too light with the Modge Podge, so it kind of fell apart, but that's okay. I can easily glue it or tape it. See, this one I put a lot of Modge Podge all over the inside of it. And this one stuck a lot better. This one, yeah. Yeah. But once it dries, well, I think I should let it dry a little bit longer because I made this one this morning. So I should have let it dry longer. Like I did this one. But that's what you're basically going to do. Once everything's dry, you're just going to cut a little hole on top. And it's going to all crinkle down, but that's okay. And then just pull the balloon out. Hopefully this won't happen. But yeah. The goal is a lot of Modge Podge. That's what really keeps all this together. Yeah. So with this one, I'll probably add more to it. Yeah. Yeah. You can almost like paint the leaves in Modge Podge. So I brought more Modge Podge from work. I brought less than half a cup. Because the whole cup works fine. That's the good thing about Modge Podge, at least it comes off easily. Next month's craft is a little less messier, so. But yeah. How's everybody doing? Is it coming together? Yeah. You don't have to be too precise with this. That's what I liked about this one. Just go crazy. If you have any questions, just please let me know. Did y'all used to come to the craft night at the library before COVID? Or Debbie was telling me that that crafts were very popular. Okay. So I try to put as much Modge Podge as I could on these. I've also seen where people did this where they used the bottom half of a bowl and they put saran wrap and baking spray and they glued the leaves on that way. But I haven't tried that myself. But it's an interesting way to do it too.
I have a question. Where
Yes.
were the leaves purchased?
I got these off of Amazon. It's actually really hard to find leaves right now. It's really hard to find leaves. Like I went to Walmart and Target and the dollar store. Normally, I guess right before Thanksgiving, they're easier to find. But yeah, these are just simple like paper leaves.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And normally you could find them at a store, but right before Thanksgiving. It's just not a good time to look. And they already have Christmas decorations all over the place too. It's like Thanksgiving is already over and it's time to prepare for Christmas.
I'm sorry, does it matter what size the leaves go, either facing, I mean, what, either
No.
side when you apply the Mod Podge?
It doesn't matter which side. If you do it like, I've noticed though with these leaves, if you do it like kind of like face down, because I guess just the way they bend, they fall on there better.
Okay.
Just because the way they bend.
Okay, thank you.
How's everybody else doing? Yeah. I had a lot of trouble too the first time I did it. Like the leaves just wouldn't stay. But if I don't fight them too much, just like kind of lightly put them on there and then move on to the next one, it kind of helps. And like I mentioned, you can let it dry for a bit and then go back and add more to it. Yeah. See, I kind of just put Modge Podge all over it.
Does the Modge Podge dry shiny?
This one does, yes. I think we had the not the mat, but we had yeah, because we had both Modge Podge. We had the mat and the other one, and like we were ran out of one, so just trying to remember. Yeah. I think for the most part they'll all mostly dry shiny. Yeah. Yeah. This took a lot of Modge Podge. A lot more than I expected. We went through 2 big bottles of these. Yeah. So what's everybody looking forward to with Thanksgiving next week?
Mom told you she was gonna tell me.
I'm excited about the turkey. I think that's the only time I eat turkey during the year is Thanksgiving. Mm. And I like to bake too. I usually make all the pies. Even though I don't really like pumpkin pie myself. I know it's really popular. So I'm gonna let mine dry for a bit, and then might add some more Modge Podge to it. Yeah. What I like about these, again, they're shaped pretty quickly. I squished mine in the car this yesterday. And I was able to just pretty much bend it back in shape. Mhm. And this one too, you can see like where it stuck up a bit on the sides where it didn't clearly like glue onto the balloon, but that's okay. Yeah. And this one I had let sit overnight, which I think helped it too. Yeah. And the next month's craft will be, like I mentioned, a lot messier. You will need a glue gun, and pretty much we'll have the kits for y'all to pick up again. But y'all will need a glue gun to do it. We're doing sock gnomes. Not sure if y'all seen it on the calendar yet, but like little gnomes made of socks and yarn. So you just need a glue gun to glue his little beard on and his nose.
Those are so cute. I like them.
Thanks.
They're so
I had a lot more fun
cute.
making this. Yeah, his little hat's a sock and his body's a sock. So go ahead, if you can, sign up. That's on December 15th and 18th. So we'll be doing these. Yeah. And with this, I think I just found it easier if you get the leaves on somehow and then go back and just try and get it to stick on with the Modge Podge. Does anybody have any trouble with it? Oh, yeah, we're doing next month we're doing the sock gnome. And here he is. I made his beard a little too fluffy here, but he's made from socks and yarn. Yeah, you'll just need a glue gun, and we'll have everything ready for you at the library to pick up when you register. We'll send out an email. Yeah, I made his beard too fluffy because I had planned to add little arms for him, but his beard got too big. Yeah. Is everybody doing okay? Anybody have any questions or? Yeah. The more drawing time you give it, the best result you'll get with the leaf bowl. So you probably don't want to pop it tonight. It'll probably all fall apart. No questions? Yeah. Sorry, not sure if you hear that. Elise is asking about turkeys. All right. All right, we're gonna start wrapping up. If you have any questions about anything, please let me know. We say you should probably let it dry overnight before popping, because I did not give my other one. I definitely did get enough time to dry before popping it. And like I mentioned, you're just gonna make a. We can just pop the balloon, or you can just do a little cut right here, and it'll just slowly let the air out, and then it will like crinkle itself, but the balloon will be able just to pull it out. Anybody have any trouble? I thought this was a pretty fun, straightforward craft. I know kids like it. The Modge Podge. It's very simple to do, especially when you do it at home by yourself or get the supplies yourself. Some people have tried to use roll leaves, but they found that they break apart too easily. If you want to try roll leaves, I guess try and look for not too brittle ones. The really plastic ones especially with the fake stems, those don't work because those don't stick at all. So like thinner, the better, like paper-like, work best for this type of craft. And in Modge Podge, you can use whatever type you'd like. I find it's best though, just to use a lot. I've seen where other people use the minimum, but I think the best results you use a lot. A lot of them. One girl, she kind of like just drowned the whole leaf in Modge Podge. They stuck really well for her. But then I also got real messy real quick. How's everybody's bowl coming along? Are your leaves sticking?
Some of mine are sticking, but some of them are sliding down.
Yeah, I had that happen too. I just kind of like lightly stuck it back on there and just try to work around it. But yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah. Should have kept the tape on. See, like mine, I dropped my balloon. The leaves rolled off. Linda smiles.
That's what happened to me the first time, and then I noticed you taped it, so I said, okay, I better tape mine.
Yeah, I took the tape off, which was a mistake.
They all fell off, and I go, oh.
Oh.
And when I saw you taping it, I said, okay, I better tape it too.
Yeah, I took my tape off, and that was a mistake. Yeah. I'll probably have to put another layer of Modge Podge on all these leaves.
Yeah,
Ashley,
I like
Tanja, I'm going to go ahead and get off. Is there anything else I'm going to need to do besides just deflate the balloon once it's all on and take the balloon out? Okay.
No, after that, that's it.
Thank
And I'll
you
go
so
ahead and
much.
you're welcome. I'll go ahead and send you the instructions too, if you like, written ones. All right. Well, have a
That
great
would be
night.
awesome. Thank you.
Thank you for joining. Yeah, I'm putting the tape back on.
Yes, I'd like the instructions too, so I can show my daughter.
I will email those to you tonight. Would everybody like them, or?
I would too.
I'll go ahead and email those to you all. Yeah. Somebody else have any questions or suggestions for future crafts? Which y'all might like to see? We're gonna try and make this a monthly thing, with monthly crafts. Well, thank you for joining me tonight. I hope to see y'all again next month on either the 15th or 18th when we're doing the sock gnomes.